Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Dr. Hassam Anjum Mir back with another interesting video. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. Inshallah, I will keep making these informative videos so that they can help you in running a successful dental practice. So to make it easy for you to watch these videos, I've divided the videos into different chapters. You can find the chapters in the description below and you can skip to the part where you want to listen. Otherwise, keep watching. Inshallah, there will be a very great interesting tip at the end of the video which will help you extremely well in running your dental clinic. So the topic for this video is patient attraction and retention, meaning that whatever the advertisement you have done or told your people around you in your neighborhood, in your friends, family, that you are running a dental clinic. So when a patient gets referred to you, your reference or your advertisement will make the patient walk into the dental clinic. But now it's your job to keep the patient there so that he gets his treatment done and also then refers his own family members, his relatives, his friends to your dental clinic. So that is very important. Many a times good advertisement or good location of the clinic can attract patients, but the unprofessional attitude of the staff, of the doctor, or an unsuccessful dental treatment can make the patient run away from your clinic. Not every patient will complain. Most of the patients do running away by walking away from your clinic and never coming back. So you may not know that why did this patient did not come back. You may think that his problem is solved, but the main reason was that he was not happy with the attitude of the staff or the environment of the clinic. So that is very important. So this video I'm going to guide you on how to retain the patient and make him and his whole family your patient. So number one is comfortable, cozy, friendly environment of your clinic. The lighting of your clinic should not be too bright or too dull. It should be just balanced. Warm lighting creates more cozy environment than white bright lights. So you can do that. Good sofas, television, provision of Wi-Fi, provision of arrangement of tea. You can have a water dispenser in the waiting room which provides cool water as well as hot water, so patient can make his tea on his own. Otherwise, if you have a receptionist or more than one assistant, you can make the duty of the assistant that he asks the patient or the attendants for tea or water. So the overall environment must feel cozy. There must not be excessive noise. Your compressor should be well hidden in a cabinet or the special room, so the noise is not there. Slight buzzing sound may be there, but overall excessive noise should not be there. So the patient should feel comfortable. You must provide a small bookshelf with books so the patients can read in their time, or provide toys for the children that accompany their parents or child patients so they can play and feel at home in the waiting room. Second is the professionalism and friendliness of your staff. Your staff should be well dressed. They should either wear scrubs, or if they are wearing colored clothes, then they should have a white overall over them so that they look professional. They should talk nicely to the patients. They should have a good knowledge of the dental treatments that are offered so they can easily guide the patients. Not just the treatment, their prices as well, so they can guide the patients that what quality is provided, which type of instruments are used, and how long the procedure will take. So they can provide good communication with the patient, and also their dressing will make the clinic look more professional. Third point is using a software for patient management. That is very important because I've seen very good clinics giving appointments on diaries, registers, and making manual slips of the payment. That does not look good. If a patient is coming to your clinic and you have an elite practice, your charges are high, you are providing good quality treatment, then this does not look good. Even a small general store has a software in which he adds the things and makes a digital invoice. So you should have a patient management software in which you enter the patient's biodata, you give appointments which sends the message to the patient and reminder messages as well, and you create a digital invoice and it looks more professional. You give the invoice and the notes of the doctor in a file or a good envelope to the patient, so that the patient knows that it is a good professional environment. Fifth thing is the professionalism of the doctors, your own professionalism and the other doctors that are working with you. They should also be nicely dressed in scrubs or wearing good dress, pant shirt, or if there is a female doctor wearing good dresses, jeans, t-shirts does not look good with the patients. Secondly, you should give good information of the procedure that you are performing. Take consent from the patient. If you feel you are performing a procedure which has a high failure rate, or if you think that the patient is a bit fussy and he may get angry if anything goes wrong, you should get a written consent as well. I'll share the consent form of dental implants as well as the standard consent form that I have. The link will be given in the description below. So you can see that and change the logo of the consent form and print it for your own clinic. So this will guide, because when the patient will know all the procedure steps of the procedure, and you have taken consent, rather than just telling the patient to open the mouth and you start the procedure, you ask the patient that I have explained the procedure to you, do you want to get the treatment done now or not? And another important thing is discuss the payment before the procedure. Many at times the patient does not ask for the payment. You do the procedure and then he fights at the reception that you are charging too much and this and that. You should train your assistant to tell the patient beforehand or during just starting before the procedure that what is the payment of this procedure, and once the patient agrees, then you should start. Generally, depending upon the location of your practice, this is not that much a problem, but sometimes it does occur, and to avoid that problem you should discuss the payment before starting the procedure. And another thing is that you should provide excellent dental treatment to the patient. That is another reason that the patient will retain with you, that your treatment is excellent, no shortcuts, no quackery, whatever the treatment, because the patient is, if the patient is paying the full payment, then why one should not provide good treatment to the patient? That is not good. So if a patient wants a crown, you should do a very good crown prep, get the crown fabricated from a good lab and cement the crown with good shade matching and everything, so that the patient returns happy, and when he returns happy, he will always bring back other patients with him. He will come back for his own treatment and also bring back other patients with them. So a good treatment is a great reason. And if you feel that the treatment is more complicated than your skills or knowledge, you should call the specialist for that treatment. So good treatment is provided to the patient rather than doing quackery or shortcuts with the patient. So now is the time for the great tip. This is a great tip that I have been using. One of my colleagues told me this tip, and now I am using this tip as well, and it has greatly helped me with patient satisfaction, and that is providing a small dental treatment free of cost to the patient. So for example, if a patient comes to you for teeth bleaching, so you tell the patient that these are the charges for teeth bleaching, but as a complimentary treatment, I'll do scaling and polishing for free of cost. So scaling and polishing does not cost anything. It will just take 10 to 15 minutes, but providing a free scaling and polishing will leave an impact on the mind of the patient that this dentist is very good and he provides complimentary treatment. Patient may forget everything about your clinic, but he'll remember that free treatment. like we do, we go to a restaurant to eat food, and if they provide a complimentary drink or dessert, we remember it for years, and we tell the patient that we tell our colleagues or friends that we went to that restaurant and they provided a complimentary drink. So that leaves a great impact in the mind of the patient. So, for example, if you're doing a big composite filling and you see a small pits and fissure in the adjacent tooth, you fill that tooth as well, because pits and fissure does not take cost much material, and you tell the patient that I've done the main filling, but there was a small cavity in the another tooth. I've done this, but that will be free of cost on the house. So the patient will return very happy and satisfied. So thank you very much for watching my video. If you have any question or query, you can comment below or email me, or I have provided my personal number in the description as well. The links of the social media pages of my clinics are as well. You can like them. I post regular cases on that on the pages as well. And kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also share the link of these videos with your friends and colleagues. So thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.